welcome everybody. I'm so glad you found my channel, and I'm glad that you're here to take advantage of the free classes that I offer. So the classes that are offered in the SoulFlex and the Hatha Yoga classes are from live classes. So there may be times when I'm demonstrating the posture or the movement, the exercise, and then I stop and I'm looking at the camera, and that's because I'm looking at my students. So if you'd like to join the live classes, just put it in the comments or send me an email, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to have you. It's a wonderful community of people. But other than that, just enjoy the free recordings, enjoy the workouts and the yoga practices. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much. It's ideal if we're lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week. So if at all possible, I mean, what this is going to be is I'll be creating a library, just like I have with the Hatha Yoga practices, so that when you want to practice again, some of you are in SoulFlex at Oasis, so you've already got 2 days, which is really great. If you felt like you wanted another day of weight training, then you can go to the library and utilize those along with the Hatha Yoga practices that we're building. So let's see, let me just even my mat out here. So having music in your background, if you'd like, if you enjoy having music on. Through Zoom, I can't play music because it comes through really weird and cuts in and out, especially when I'm talking. So if you want to have music on, go ahead and turn some music on. Definitely have water nearby. And 2 sets of weights, if you'd like, a light set and then a heavier set. Some exercises or muscle groups are stronger than others. And so you would be able to, really get in there and get the workout that you'd like to get. So let's start with just some warm-ups. Working with some shoulder shrugs, just rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, the largest range of motion you can get. So up towards the ears and then back, down. Really getting into the shoulder joints, warming them up. Got to get everything all lubricated so we don't get hurt. Maximize performance. And then adding in the arms, making circles with the arms, rolling back. Noticing right away, it's like, is one side more sticky or creakily than the other? Creakily is a brand new word I just made up. You're free to use that if you like it. Creakily. It's like Kris Kringle. Just keep moving. One more large range of motion, opening up. And then working with some side bends. So just kind of bending one knee, stretching side to side. Keep breathing. And anytime you need to take a break, go ahead and take a break. There should never be pain in the body. No pain, no gain is a fallacy. Don't buy it. It's a lie. It's no pain, no pain. That's where we gain. So no pain ever in the body. Now, there's a difference between pain and there's a difference between pain and effort. So yeah, your muscle might shake. It might be hard. It might be getting fatigued, but that's different than pain. So always listening to the body, taking the breaks, making modifications if needed. And then spreading the legs a little bit wider, maybe heel toe them apart, and working with a side lunge. Just kind of gentle side to side, get the hips going. Stick the hinge at the hips and stick the glutes back, like you're almost seated in a chair. And then just hinge back and forth, slide from side to side, get the inner thighs warmed up. Breathing nice and slow. When we move slowly, we know what's happening with the body, less chance of injury. And it's actually harder, especially when we get the weights in there. It's harder to move slowly than fast. You can try it for yourself and see. And now add in a little lunge, the side lunge and the stretch, Stretching the body, opening it up. So we're going to work in sets of 10 today. And the next time you go to the side, maybe lift the leg, lower, lunge to the other side, stretch, lift, like you're kicking your heel to your glute, lower. So we get to play with balance right away. How fun! Engage the belly. If you need something to hold on to, maybe do this in front of a counter. Get the heel up towards the glute. And one more each side. Great. And just shake it out. Taking the heels, the legs wide, the toes are pointing out in a plie position. Go ahead and squat, nice and slow. Press through the heels straight and the legs squeeze the glutes. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Nice and slow, lift, lower. Keep the upper body as upright as possible. Lift. And this time when we lower, stay low, and we're going to pulse. The hands can just rest on the hips or the legs. So 8, 7, gentle up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press through the heels, lift. Wonderful. And then going into chair position, taking the feet together or hip distance apart. As you exhale, take the hands to the heart. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Lift. Lift. 4. Press through the heels. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, stay down, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press through the heels to rise, squeeze the glutes, and relax. All right, let's get into it. So taking your light weights, or whatever weights you'd like, making sure to drink water whenever you'd like to. So like I said, we're moving in sets of 10. Raising the arms out to shoulder height, palms are down, weights are touching. We're going to go out to the side. 10, 9, 8, keep the shoulders away from the ears. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, really squeeze the weights with your hands. 2, 1, relax down. Take the legs wide, take the hands to the chest. So they're just resting here. Shoulders are away from the ears. And we're going to lunge. 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 So we're just going back and forth like we did with the warm-up. This time we just have a little bit of weights. If you want to drop the weights, go ahead and do so. Focus on your heels. Breathe. I'm getting warm already. I can feel the summer in the air here. It's gotten so much warmer these last couple days. 3, 2, 1. Back to the arms. arms straight. So we're going to do 2 sets of each exercise in a count of 10. Arms out, 10, 9, shoulders away from the ears. Focus between the shoulder blades as your arms go back. Your shoulder blades are coming together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the chest, legs wide, lateral lunge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with the lateral lunge, but this time we're adding in the arm extension. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, going to 10. I'm counting up. I usually count down. Feels weird. Feels like it's endless that way. 5. I'm going to reverse the count here. So 5, 4, that feels better. Now we know we're almost there. 3, and it's very weird just talking to the camera, not hearing you guys. There's response, call and response at SoulFlex at Oasis. Last one. 1. And lower the weights. Go ahead and get some water. How's everybody doing? Just give me thumbs up. Okay, cool. Okay, moving on. I'm going to switch to my heavier weights for me right now. And we're going to keep our arms, shoulders are away from the ears, arms are just hanging down in front. For you travelers out there or gardeners, this is a great move. So we're just going to lift. Elbows are about shoulder height. That's the maximum. And then lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 7. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, moving into a squat with a bicep curl. Keep the legs hip distance apart or whatever's comfortable. We're going to squat. Keep the upper body as upright as possible. Come up and curl. So you're focusing on this part of the arm. Ready? Squat. Focus on the heels. Press through the heels. Stand. Squeeze the glutes. Curl the arms. 10. 9. 8. Squat. Stand. Curl. Lower. Squat. Stand. Curl. Lower. Squat. Stand. Curl. Lower. Squat. Stand. Squeeze the glutes. Curl. Squeeze the biceps. Lower. Squat. stand, curl, lower, squat, stand, curl, lower. One more. Squat, stand, curl, lower. Back to the beginning. Arms in front. Lift. 9. Lower slowly. 8. See if you can feel it in the shoulders. 7. Not in the neck. If you're feeling it in the neck, you need to lower the weight. Feel it in the shoulders. 5. 4. 3. Slow it down. 2. 1. All right, back to the squats. Squats and bicep curls. Ready? 10. Curl. Lower. Squat. Press up. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the biceps. Lower slowly. 8. Squat. Press. Curl. Lower. Squat. Press. Curl. Lower. Squat. Press. Curl. Lower. It's okay to smile too. This is super fun. Anytime now, the endorphins are going to kick in. You're going to be just like, ah, this is so much fun. I feel good. I'm so strong. Oh, I love those endorphins. All right. 3 more. 3. Squat. Stand. Curl. Lower. Squat. Stand. Squeeze those glutes. Lower. Squat. Stand. Curl. Lower. Okay, adding it together. Staying with the squats. We're doing 10 of these. So we squat, stand, curl, lower, flip the palms towards the body, lift the gardening or the luggage or the artwork, whatever it is. Okay, so we're just adding it all together. Doing 10. Squat, press, curl, lower, flip the palms, lift, lower, squat, stand, curl, lower, flip, lift, lower, squat, press, squeeze those glutes, lift, lower, flip, lift, lower, 7, lift, lower, flip, lift, lower, squat, stand, curl, lower, flip, lift, lower, squat, stand, curl, lower, flip, lift, lower, squat, press, lift, lower, flip, lift, lower, squat, stand, lift, lower, flip, lift, lower. One more. Squat, stand, curl, lower, flip, lift, lower. All right. Take a break, drink some water, shake it out. So the next set we're going to be doing are back flies and curtsy lunges. So I'll explain the back flies first. We'll be hip distance apart with the feet. And we're just hinging at the hips, gentle bend in the knees. So hinging at the hips, keeping a long line of energy from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. The chin is tucked, so the back of the neck is long. We don't want to raise our neck. Keep looking at the ground, okay? The hands are down in front. Shoulders are rolled back and down away from the ears. They stay locked in their place. And then guiding from the elbows, we lift. Focus between the shoulder blades. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together. So 10, let's start. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, lift, 4, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, lower, stand. You can have the weights holding them at your chest if you'd like, or down by the sides. We're doing curtsy lunges. So curtsy lunges are different than regular lunges. It really targets the sides of the hips. So what we'll be doing is stepping back, and instead of straight back, it's a curtsy. So we're crossing over and lunging, bending the knee. And then we come back, cross, lunge. So if you have knee issues, only go as far down as is comfortable. And if the curtsy just does not feel good in the body, don't do it. You could stay here and just go like this, whatever's comfortable, okay? But where you're still feeling the muscles fire, we're focusing on the glutes and the quads. These are very lazy in a lot of people. So I really like you to focus on the quads, the front of the leg. See if you can get this muscle to fire. This can be the cause of a lot of knee issues, hip issues, etc., because it's not doing its job. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start. So either holding the weights at the chest or down by the side, whatever's comfortable, doing 10. Cross the right foot back, 10. Left side back, 9. Keep the upper body as upright as possible, 8. Cross over. Yes, my darling. Hello. You can do hand gestures. You can speak in an English accent if you'd like, whatever makes it fun. We have a running joke in my family. Our kid is into acting, who's now 20, and I told her I'm the dialect coach. So I have this atrocious, horrible English accent, but that's my accent for every dialect, so it's the running joke. Okay, keep going. Make sure you're breathing. Listen to your body. And 3, 2. If you're not feeling it, bump the weight up. 1. And if it's too much, drop the weight or go down in your weights. Okay, so back to the beginning. Starting with back flies. Hinge at the hips, shoulders are locked in, rolled back and down. Keep the neck stationary, chins tucked. Raise with the elbows, 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the shoulder blades, 6, 5, 4, 3. Elbows are leading, 2, 1. Hands wherever you'd like them, curtsy lunges. Right foot back, 10. Breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And all we really need is like 20, 30 minutes of weights a day. And it makes a difference. 3, 2, I'm getting sweaty. Anybody else? Last one. All right. Great. Drop the weights, get some water. The next thing we'll be doing is RDLs. That stands for Romanian deadlifts. My hair up. And the way we do that, I'll explain it first. For me, I need a little heavier weight because I can't really feel it, this exercise, if I do it with a light weight. So play with this for yourself. So the feet are hip distance apart, parallel, and we're gentle bend in the knees. Shoulders are rolled back and down like normal. Neck is long. You're going to exhale. You're going to fold, keeping the weights near the body. The shoulders are locked in place, and only go as low to where you start feeling it in the hamstrings and the glutes. You'll feel a little pull, a little, that like they're doing some work. And then you press through the heels and stand back up, squeeze the glutes. That's Romanian deadlift, okay? So let's start. 10, lower down, rise, inhale, squeeze. Focus on the back chain of the body, the hips, the hamstrings, rise. Nice and slow and controlled. I see a lot of these people doing these exercises really fast, and it's a really easy way to get hurt. Maybe, it's easy to get hurt for anybody, but maybe that's better for like a 20-year-old. Lower, squeeze, press through those heels. Get longer, get tall when you rise. So you're pressing through the heels, the crown of the head's going towards the ceiling. The whole body is getting longer and stronger. Breathe, squeeze, lower. Inhale, rise and squeeze. 2 more. Lower, rise, lower, rise. Adding in a lunge. Actually, we're doing lunges. So we're going to move with a front lunge, back lunge. So not a curtsy lunge like we just did. Just a good old-fashioned down home lunge. So bringing the right foot forward. Back foot is coming up on the back of the toes. We lunge, bending the knees as far as is comfortable. We straighten, listen for it. We come back. We switch sides. Lunge, lift, back. So we get balance play at the same time. Let's go ahead and start. Right leg, lunge, back, left, lunge, lift, back, right, lunge, lift, back, left foot, lunge, lift, back. So as you're lunging back and forth, notice if the knees are tracking over the second toe. We don't want the knee rolling in or out. We want them over the toes. So if you think of the second toe, that's really helpful. Press through the heel when you come back to standing. You can either have weights or dump your weights, whatever you like. Keep the spine long. Crown of the head's going towards the heavens. Breathe. Last one. Right. Press. Lunge. Press. And take a break for a moment. Shake it out. Maybe get some water. We have one more set of the RDLs and the lunges, and then we're going to add them together. This is an optional, everything's optional, but we're going to add it together. And so there's lots of balance play in there for that. I'll explain it first before we do that. But right now we're going to go back to RDLs. So pick the weight that's appropriate. All right. Getting your weights. Shoulders are rolled back and down, locked in. Keeping a gentle bend in the knees. Keep the chin tucked to protect the neck. Exhale, belly in, hinge. Lower to where you feel it. Inhale, press through the heels, squeeze the glutes. That's 10. Lower. Up. 9. Squeeze. Lower. Press. 8. Lower. Press. 7. Notice if you feel it on one side more than the other and get the side that's not doing its job to kick in. If you have a side that's not kicking in. 6. 5. Lower. 4. Squeeze. Squeeze those glutes. 3. Lower. 2. Squeeze. Lower. Squeeze. That's 1. Moving into the front and reverse lunges. Weights or no weights, wherever you'd like to have them. Step the left foot forward. Lunge. Back. Right. Lunge. Back. Left. Back. Right. Back. 8. Breathe. 7. 6. If you are holding weights, squeeze the weights with your hands, working on our grip strength at the same time. Press through the heels when you come back. 5. 4. 3. 2. Keeping the upper body upright. 1. Shake it out. Pause for a moment. Get some water if you need to. We're going to add it together. So we're doing RDLs, 2 lunges. It'll look like this as you're getting water. We're not starting yet. Get the proper form with the shoulders, hinge at the hips. RDL, press up. Lunge. And instead of switching legs, we're going to stay on the same leg. Go into the reverse lunge. Lunge. Okay, so it's RDL. Press up. Left leg forward. Lunge. Together. Left leg back. Lunge. Okay, that makes sense? Let's try it. RDL. Get your weights. Lower. Lift. Left foot forward. Lunge. Step the feet together. Left foot back. Lower lunge. Step together. RDL lower. Lift. Right foot forward, lunge. Feet together. Right foot back, lunge. Feet together. Lower RDL. Lift. Left foot, lunge. Left foot back, lunge. RDL lower. Right foot forward, lunge. Right foot back, lunge. Feet together. RDL lower. Lift. Left foot forward, lunge. Feet together. Left foot back, lunge. Lift, feet together. RDL lower. Breathe. Lift, squeeze the glutes. Right foot forward, lunge. Press with the heel, come back together. Right foot back, lunge. Feet together. 2 more each side. Lower RDL, lift. Left foot forward, lunge. Feet together. Left foot back, lunge. Feet together. RDL lower. Right foot forward, lunge. Feet together. Foot back, lunge. Feet together. Last one. RDL lower. Press through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Left foot forward, lunge. Feet together. Left foot back, lower. Feet together. RDL lunge. Da 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 da. Lift. Right foot forward. Back. Right foot back. Lift. Ta-da! You did it! Yay! Okay, go ahead and drop the weights. Shake it out. Get some water. Ah. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up? Cool? Good. All right, let's come on to our backs. So making the way down to, I have this set up so we're working with the gunas. The gunas are the states of the mind. They're also the energy of things. So as you're getting settled in, lie down. Eyes can be closed, knees can be bent or straight, whatever's comfortable. Let the body rest downward. Let the breath smooth out. Let the pulse slow down. Let the body soften. So we'll be here for 2 minutes, allowing the body to decompress, the nervous system to calm. We're working with the gunas I mentioned. So there's 3 gunas. And rajas is activity. Activity of the mind, activity of the body. Tamas is that stillness, that heaviness. It's a heavy quality. So right now we're sinking into, allow the body to sink into that heaviness. So for those of you in the yoga classes, thinking about our yoga flow, in the mornings, the morning Hatha Yoga, we are standing, we're doing sun salutes, we're doing all kinds of activity, and then we work our way down into Shavasana, the tamas. We go from rajas to tamas, resting, let the body decompress and get heavy. And then we work on whatever things we're going to work on the floor, whatever direction we're going in. And then sattva is the end goal, hopefully. Sattva is that spacious contentment, that clarity of mind. So we're doing the same cycle in this. We just did a bunch of activity. We put out effort. We're releasing, softening downward. Letting the nervous system calm down. The body rest. And on the next inhale, bring the mind to the breath, watching the air fill you up. So watching it touch the nose, the chest expands, the belly rises. Exhale, the belly comes in, the chest releases, and the air leaves the nose. Keep breathing like this a few rounds, following the breath, watching it. If the mind wanders off, bring it back to the breath. Seeing if you can invite the breath to lengthen and smooth out. Exhale, inviting the body to soften downward, anywhere that it can soften, even just a little bit. Whether it's the face, the eyes, the neck, shoulders, hands, hips, thighs, feet. And then straightening the legs out long, feet are together, keeping one long line of energy. So the big toes are touching, the arms are by the side, shoulders are away from the ears, making an adjustment here if needed, and keeping the head stationary. As you inhale, arms reach up, maybe reaching overhead, back of the hands can touch the earth behind you, or they can reach out to the sides. On the exhale, both legs come up towards the ceiling, knees can be bent or straight, arms lower to the sides. Inhale, gently lower the legs, raise the arms back up, landing silently like a feather. Eyes can be closed. Exhale, lower the arms to the sides. Again, inhale, arms up. We'll stay with this. Exhale, legs up, arms down. Using the strength of the belly to lift the legs. Inhale, open back up, legs lower, arms raise, using the strength of the belly to lower the legs. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. You can always do one leg at a time if this is not comfortable. Knees can also be bent. Exhale, legs up, arms down. Inhale, lower the legs, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the arms. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the arms, lift the legs. Inhale, open back up. Lower the legs, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the arms. Pause for a moment. And this time we're going to go in for a stay if you'd like. So we're going to stay at the top of the posture. If you prefer not to, you can lie here and breathe. You can do one leg, then the other, whatever you'd like to do. And again, the knees can be bent. Inhale, if you'd like to continue, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, engage the belly first as the air leaves the body, the legs lift, the arms lower. Focus on the belly. Stay here as you inhale. Maybe the legs grow longer. Exhale, stay here. Belly comes in. Focus on pulling the belly gently towards the spine. Stay here, inhale. Long, smooth breath, stay here, exhale. Belly in. Inhale, gently lower the legs, lift the arms. And exhale, lower the arms. Bend the knees, rest the hands on the belly, and just pause for a moment, just observe. Allow the body to soften. Noticing any sensations in the body. Noticing the left side and the right side of belly. There's a difference or not. And then coming onto the side and coming up to a seated position in Dandasana. So the legs are out long. The knees can also be bent. So we're going into Navasana, which is boat pose. I'm going to show you some variations first before we go into it, and that way you can decide what you'd like to do. So boat pose, we start, actually, you know what? Let's all start together and we'll just start with this. So bend the knees. Take the hands behind the thighs. Be more fun. That way you can experience whichever ones you want to experience. Shoulders are rolled back and down. And as you inhale, straighten the arms. Allow the upper body to go back. Keep the feet on the floor. Engage the belly. Exhale, come back up. So this might be good, right? Inhale. Shift back. Exhale, come forward. Next variation. This time as you inhale, keeping the hands on the thighs, maybe the feet come off the ground a little bit and you balance on your hips. Engage the belly, exhale, come back up, land the feet, and shift back up to seated. So the key for Navasana, whatever posture, whatever variation you choose, the heart is open. The heart, so feel as if there's a hand gently pushing behind your shoulder blades, lifting your heart up to the heaven the whole time. So it stays like this, whether you're in this posture or your feet are off the ground or one of the other variations. If we go like this, that means it's too much and you need to come down into one of the other variations. Okay, so starting here, this might be just fine. Then we have the lifting the feet, inhale, exhale. Next variation is letting the hands go, possibly. And maybe we inhale and the arms can come palms up, shoulders rolled back and down, and maybe the feet lift, balancing on the hips again. Exhale, come back down. Try that again. Inhale, palms up, shift back, feel the belly. Maybe the feet are together and flexed, lower body, lower legs parallel with the earth, keeping the chest open, and exhale, come back down. Stay there or moving on. Inhale, shift back, legs are straight, arms are open, palms up. Exhale, lower down, straight legs. So you don't have to do this. I'm just giving you just different variations. See what works for you today. Inhale, shift back, lift the legs. Like the posture we just did on our backs. Exhale, lower the legs, come back. You can also inhale, hold the legs if you want to try straight legs, and hold the legs as long as the chest is open, and then exhale, lower. That's actually harder. I had a hard time lowering slowly with that. So finding what works for you today, we'll do some. More. So inhale, shift back, whichever variation you'd like. Stay here and breathe. So as you exhale, belly comes in, roll those shoulders, the heart is lifted, the hand is behind your back, lifting your heart up. Long, smooth breaths. On your next exhale, lower down. Taking the legs out long, arms are by the sides. Actually, gently bend your knees for a counter pose. So as you inhale, arms come up, the knees are bent, however much you'd like, and exhale, just fold softly over. We're going to move dynamically here. Inhale, lift back up, arms float up. Exhale, drape over the legs. Super gentle, eyes can be closed. Keep moving on your own breath, rising on the inhale. Exhale, folding, draping. Releasing any tension in the neck, maybe taking any little extra movements in the head or neck that feel good. Just keep moving on your own. Letting the breath guide you. Taking one more here. When you get to the bottom with your exhale, stay here and breathe. Taking some long, smooth breaths, feeling the back of the body expand from the breath. Most of our lungs are in the back of the body. Our heart takes up space in the front of the body. Feeling that softness in the back, allowing the back to widen, to spread out. And noticing the belly on the exhale, just gently draw the belly in. So you're switching your attention. On the inhale, you're focusing on the back expansion, the spreading. And on the exhale, you're focusing on the belly coming in gently towards the spine, and the body softens downward maybe. Making this your last round. And finding a comfortable seated position, or you can lie on your back. You can lie on your back, you can lean up against a wall, you can move to a chair. I'm going to move to a chair so I can see everybody. Eyes can be closed once you get there. And just allow the body to settle downward. Feel the hips heavy. And giving the body gratitude. It's so easy. We get so stuck on the things when they go wrong, or they're not right, or they're not like they used to be. Ailments, illnesses, breakdowns, whatever it is. But look at all your body does for you. Yeah, there might be that thing. Okay, we're working on it. But look at all the other things. Your feet are walking around, you're carrying your whole body around. All of the times there's been no pain. All of the times there's been fun activities or artwork created or lunches with friends or family or whoever. Wonderful tastes of foods and beverages and conversations, tennis games, everything. and giving the body gratitude and thanks. We tend to take it for granted until something goes wrong, and then we are mad at it, or frustrated, or annoyed, or whatever. And can we send it gratitude and love and let it know we hear it and we're tending to it? And notice if it's easy to accept that into the cells of the body, that gratitude, or if there's resistance there. Is it hard to go there? And that's fine. Then bringing the attention back to the breath, we'll be ending with Brahmari breath, which is bee breath, where we inhale through both nostrils and exhale, keep the mouth closed and hum long and smooth the whole length of the exhale. Keeping the mind on the breath and choosing a pitch where you feel the vibration in your heart center, in the chest, in your higher mind, the seat of consciousness, seat of the observer. So exhale all the air here. Inhale through both nostrils. Hum. Keep going on your own. Keeping the body soft. One more round here, wherever you are. Observe. Bringing the mind back to the gratitude for the body. Just in this last hour, the body did over 120 upper body exercises and over 120 lower body exercises. Thank you, body. Thank the body for allowing that chemical hormonal release of feel-good chemicals. Thank you. Bowing the head to the heart center, sealing in your practice. I hope you all have the most beautiful day. Drink water. Thank you. Namaste.